again. This shit. Not this shit again. Alright. We're here. Let's make the most of it. Good evening, Benedotto. How are we? Welcome to... Oh god, not this shit again, part 7. It's the Quantum Player 1 versus the computer. Or in this case, the computer versus the computer, or the consciousness versus the computer, or the computer versus God, or I don't know where I'm going with that. But it's here, it's now, it's happening. So let's get on with it. I thought with it being a bank holiday I might get away with the day off, but no, I've been summoned to the quantum computer chair once again. So let's get on with it, shall we? So last time, by the way, hope you're all having a nice bank holiday Monday. I never used to get bank holiday Mondays off, but now I do, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Life is so good. Feels like it's been a while since we was here. Probably because it was a while. We're on Temple C, which is the castles one. For me, the best looking one. I like this setting. I like the feeling of it. It feels like medieval. The only trouble is that Temple C has only got red puzzle pieces, and the red puzzle pieces are fucking solid. It is hot. It's very hot. What's happening to our beautiful country? Anyway, so this puzzle is called the Conservatory. Normally a conservatory, in my view, is a nice place that you chill out in. But in this case, it's a fucking heavy puzzle that I can't solve. 29, I haven't looked what it is here, but it's warm, like I'm inside and I'm sweating. So there's the puzzle piece there. It's just so close, it's so close. I can almost touch it. Oh, I haven't read these. This puzzle has no solution. Seriously, it's nonsense. Not even worth trying. I'm playing with a controller. If you do not become invested in finding a solution, you will be free. Don't let samsara discourage you. There is a solution. Don't let your mind get trapped in patterns. If you seek the truth without prejudice, you will find it. I like that shepherd fella. Why? What's wrong with the controller? I just find it easier. I know that there's a slightly larger degree of control with the mouse, but it's more awkward given the position of my desk. Another point as well is on the keyboard and mouse setup, you don't really have degrees of forward movement as much. If you want to walk at this speed on a keyboard, I don't think you can. I don't think it lets you. The slowest speed you can walk on a keyboard is this. I know you can change the settings of your walk speed, but you can't. You can only choose 3 different settings, and they're not very granular. Imho. And I like having a very slow stroll sometimes. So let's see what we got now. Last time we attempted this puzzle, I couldn't solve it, but to be fair, I had been in work all day, and my brain, not the best brain in even ideal circumstances, but after a full day in work, it deteriorates even further, if you could believe that. But we've got a fresh, it's a fresh day. I haven't been in work today. I've got no excuses. I'll be coming up with some excuses in a moment, but before that, I'm going to attempt it. QI is 2 speed settings. Slow and stop. Yeah, basically, exactly. So before we get to the stop gear, let's at least attempt the slow gear. So I can open this. That seems fairly simple. There's a lot of windows here, and that normally means you're in for a hell of a time trying to navigate through the windows. A second connector, just what I like. like a good second connector, and a third and fourth if possible. Look, there's the outside world. Freedom. Outside the bounds of this terrible simulation. Oh, to be free. Okay, so here's another one. And another connector, so that's 3 connectors we've got. And we can open this. This is the blue laser source, which we need to get. This is the journey that the blue laser needs to go on. Hello, Helmach. How are we, love? You okay? Nice to see you. Have you had a nice bank holiday weekend? Hope you have. So, now one issue veteran Talos players may have noticed in that little journey that the blue laser needs to go on. One issue you may have noticed is that it goes through the red. You can't go through, you can't cross the streams. You were well until about 10 minutes ago. It's just a shame, innit, Jay, that you get forced to watch this shit show. It's just tragic, really. Don't forget, if you solve the puzzle before me, you can announce it. I haven't really done much, but yeah, it's been fine. It's been restful, let's say. The tired, defeated attitude has temporarily left me. Oh, forgot the timer. Lol. You've solved it. Have you, fuck? What a liar. Just trying to be provocative as usual. Wait, I've got an idea actually. Just had an idea. So I'm going to put one here. It just gets worse, you know that. First of all, Jay, you may not lie in general, but you do lie when it comes to being nice about my abilities as a pro gamer. Then you lie all the time. See, I need... Where's the blue guy? Oh. You picked on me first. Why do you do this? Why? How do you get away with it? You always say something insulting to me, and then I respond, and then you start acting the victim. It's outrageous. Okay. So if I can get a laser... Wait, what? Okay. You're probably not wrong there, Helmach. You trained in psychology? There is a little bit of an inferiority complex which Jay has cultivated. By the way, Jay instilled it in me and cultivated it. The idea of me realising my full potential terrifies him. So he has to try and keep me down. Shit, okay, so is there any way that I can get this? Okay, yeah, I can't. Oh, fuck. I might have solved it here, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I was on this like 40 minutes last time. Wait, no, I need an extra connector. It's not happening. I need an extra one. How the hell do you do this with just 3? No, it's impossible. It's not impossible, but it is. You get me? You get me? It's not the other way around, Helmach. It's not the other way around. if Jay ever said anything nice, he would then run away from home and go and live in the woods forever, because he'd never be able to face people. See, I've got 3. I'm using one of them on all the reds. That's cool. Unless, no. The second one. See, there's no window here. So it's got to be one placed here, and it shoots the laser out there. Another one placed there, which runs the laser in a line along here, and it meets this one. And then, now I've been given one less connector than I need. I'm not happy. I bet you this is about Telmach. You're a lovely person, and I'll be like, oh, thanks, and then he'll be, I meant Telmach. I've preempted you, Jay. Yeah. See? Well, I'm not gonna fucking not spoil it when I'm the butt of it, am I? Is that my bad as well now? Have you actually solved it, Jay? Because I don't believe you. Well, I'm glad you two are having a good time. It's nice to see you actually talking to each other, actually, because you have had different schedules lately and you haven't been on together much. And I know that Helmach has missed you, Jay. So it's a nice little reunion for the tag team of terror. Not for my sake. For me, it's terrible and I hate it. But for you guys, I'm glad. What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore. Have you solved it, Jay? Because I don't believe you. I've got one connector less than I need. Unless... Ooh. Had an idea. No. It's not going to work because of that bastard there. You actually have solved it. How did you do it? How are you so clever? I've only got 3 connectors and I need 4. This is where I left off last time. I spent 40 minutes on it, but as I was saying, I'd been in work all day and my brain, already not the greatest, had completely collapsed. I've had a nice weekend. I've refreshed myself, but I'm still not getting any further. You have to use the connectors to direct the... Oh. Thanks, Jay. You're always there for some expert advice. The expert pro gamer. Maybe there's another connector that I just haven't found. I don't think there is. Right, let's just try to connect the blue. See, that blue, you can't access, like, this is the most, let's say this is north, okay, So this is the eastmost point that that connector can be and still see the blue, because there's no window in that room. So the only way to access that laser is by facing it. And this is the eastmost point that you can be and still access it. So that means whatever reaches this laser has got to be able to go through this window. So if it's going through this window, it must cross this line, and it can't do that unless actually no, because I still don't believe it, but I'll just give it a go. Right, let's get that out of the way, and then this one. No, it's still going to cross. See? Now if I turn this one off, then the door closes. Or maybe they're just going to keep having a fight long enough for it to open. No, this one never goes blue. This particular one never goes blue. God damn it. Jay, you haven't solved it, just admit it. You didn't solve none. Unless maybe I don't need this one to light this. I'll open it once. Right, got another idea. Let's take this one out here. Use it on this. Get rid of this guy. So now we've got all three of them lit up, but they're outside of the jig. And now I don't know. Don't need to keep one of the doors open all the time. Yeah, this one, I don't need this one to be open all the time. But see, the piece is not going to be accessible from this door. It's going to be accessible from that portal door, so I will need to go back through that door. I can probably open that, but I can't get to it. So let's try our experiment. Just connect this. You've solved it, Helmach. Well, that's fantastic. I haven't. Nice work, Helmach. You're the best, Helmach. Can't believe how good you are. Alright, let's get that door open again because I need to figure something out. Maybe now that that's over there. I think I've got it. No, I don't have it. Let's get used to inside. So you. Okay. Okay. You there. And then, can I reach this from here? No. That's the thing. Can't reach it. Maybe it doesn't... Okay, let's take it back in. It was easy, really. You just have to think three-dimensionally. Okay, same principle, but this time inside the door. Then I'll go and get you. I may have it here. Now you connect to... Where's the other guy gone? Is that him? You. And now you don't need to be open. No, why is it not lit up? Oh, I didn't connect it to the blue. What a dickhead. I think I've solved it though, I think. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Where is he? Right. You. Come here. Wait. Yeah, you I mean. I meant you. This is epic. No. No! What a prick. I thought I had it, I really did. As soon as I place this, it's going to close the door. See? Shit. No chance. No chance. Okay, you've solved it. Can I have a hint? Just one little hint? Because that was... I thought that was me. I thought I had it then. All I need to do is get through that door and then it's solved. Should have been nicer. It's too late for that, isn't it? Let's be honest. I've been on this puzzle itself for nearly an hour. Wait, got another idea. Just place this one here and then get through, and then place this one. Don't tell me I didn't. Okay. And now you I replace so that you just go ba, 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 ba. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. This is me special signature I'm a genius spin. Patented. Don't try it at home. See, access and egress. Imagine taking an hour to do that, mate. You should have seen where my head was at last week. These working days is taking its toll on me, to be fair. I need to get used to it. Right, so that's one puzzle, that's nice. Two, I've done two. So there's only two more in this, in level 1 of world 3. So let's go for it, let's just keep going. What's going on here? When I'm tired of trying to solve the mysteries of my life, I come here to rest. It's peaceful somehow. I just watch the trees and the water and do nothing. I have felt that myself. It is a lovely place, but what I don't get, when he's tired of trying to solve the mysteries of his life or her life, well, are you saying that you exist in the real world and in the simulation at the same time? Because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You're welcome. For what? For saying access and egress. What does that mean? Blowback. I'll say thank you anyway, even though you didn't do anything. I did it all myself. But thank you. Look how beautiful this place is. I love it as well when you go to an old like castle or historical site and the walls are literally like all different stones just laid on top of each other, and you think to yourself, how the hell does it stay up? There's a place I went to in Wales, and it had like an overhead arch that was literally made of stones like this, and there was no support pillar. They were just all mad different shaped rocks placed against each other to balance each other. It was fucking mad. That's not nothing, Helmac. That's massive. It's a massive deal. You know that. You know I don't mean it. It's huge. I'm so grateful. Thank you for everything. Okay, oh, here we go. So we've got a block. There's another block sighted. And we've got a blue and a red laser source. Not that kind of source, lol. Can I jump over here? I bloody well can. I didn't expect that. Can I jump over there then? I bloody well can't. So can I not take this block with me? I guess not. What Saki comments? That was heartfelt and genuine. Thanks for the bits, it's appreciated, but I really meant it. It means a lot that you attend. Right, let's get this connector. And then I like getting the bit, oh shit, that fan won't let me go any further. I like getting the bits that I need and putting them all in one place. It like satisfies a sort of OCD thing in me. Anything in here to grab? I think I'm supposed to come in here with the connector. Now if I ask Jay, has he solved it, he's going to say yeah, but he actually hasn't even looked. He just says yeah. See what I mean? And then he's blatantly lying. But if I say you're lying, no I'm not. How? That's horrible. I need that fan. You're darn tootin'. What have I opened? Okay, so let's open this. And then we can take the jammer through. Oh, Jay. Oh, yes, now I've got the box. Box of life. Can I go over this wall? No. Let's get you over here, where you're safe. You chill with your mate. Jay is not lying, he has solved it before he even saw it. He's that good. I could believe it, to be honest. Because he's a machine. Wob. Wob, 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 wob. What is happening? Square window. Nice to see you, mate. Did you get back okay from your journey? tried that one. Let's go in here and grab this. Ooh. I feel like I'm gonna need this to be there, but for now, let's just bring it out and put it with the other shit. You go there. There you go. The Stansted Express was fucked, so I got delayed. Heavy salad. So how long have you been travelling for? Are you knackered? Have you had something to eat? Okay, so the blue. Okay, okay. You there, and then you there. Whoa. Now. And now. Eternity. Frick. He's back, baby! And he's took the lead. Took about 5.5 hours entering the airport to getting home. Heavy. Well, you're home now. You made it. And you got your gold badge. What more could you want? So, I've got these 2 blocks. I wonder. No, that's a high force field. Huh. What does it feel like, Square, to be appreciated by QI? Ask how you are. Have you eaten? Are you alright? And you're his number 1. Yeah, because that's how I was saying it. I was just making an observation that he gets the gold badge because I know he likes it. I didn't say you're my number 1. And I'm never going to say that, sorry. Helmach reframes it like, who is my number 1? Who is my favourite? Oh my god, so dramatic. Jay gets vilified because he vilifies, that's why. So basically what you're saying is I'm just supposed to take shit and not say anything and just be like, thank you. Like, Jay will just be like, you are thick as fuck, you idiot. And I'll just be like, thank you, Jay, appreciated. Your wisdom is ever knowing. And then Helmach will be like, that didn't sound genuine. It sounded like you're being sarcastic. Why are you being abusive to Jay? I give up. I'm just going to concentrate on the puzzle because yous are horrible. I need that fan. I wonder if I can jump over here. I've already tried that, haven't I? Never mind. God loves a trier. And by God, I meant Elohim. Don't get triggered, Mike. Okay. One bit, cause Square is number 1. Choose my number 1. Yes. Right. So. See, this is too high. Huh. I need this door to be open, and also to be able to connect that blue connector and connect that red connector. What if I do this and then okay. Open this. Then I'll power this. No. Ah. Solved it 30 minutes ago. You're a liar? How can you expect me to not be abusive when you tell lies like that? Sorry, did I miss something? He did square. It was brilliant. He did what? See, I need this blue one open. I need an extra jammer, that's what I need. That fan. Can you jam a fan? Or do you have to jam the power source? I think you can jam a fan, you know. I've been such a fool. Where's my jammer? Hello? Oh, fuck's sake. Yes. I forgot that you can jam the fans. Not that I particularly needed. You've solved it. Thanks for the bits. Every time you solve it, I get money. I like it. It's unusual to see one of those purple gates. I didn't even, because Slinky always comes in a different colour. I didn't even realise it was him. You alright, Slink? How are you, mate? So close. I told you you'd need that fan, you did. There's me. This is a visual representation of how confident I'm feeling about this puzzle. Because Slinky doesn't abuse me or tell me I'm stupid. That's why. Actually, he does sometimes, but not constantly, like some people. Yeah. In moderation. Even Hex, the other day, even Hex was having a go. Oh, bless him. I went onto Hex's channel and he had a stream. His most recent stream was need to get further on Talos Principle than Quantum P1. He actually named me in the title of his stream. What a legend. He's a good guy, Hex, not like the rest of yous. Okay, so I've got that fan. Let's rethink. Jay, leave it. We are so far from being part of this club. We should be with Dr. D. Oh, can you just jam your mouth? Oh, Slinky's like, I can't be seen as the teacher's pet of the group. Best start giving it more. And it's Daz Dashboard. Daz, I didn't see you last time, but thanks for the subscription, mate. I don't know why you do it, but you always subscribe when the channel's offline. And then you don't get counted in the stats, but appreciated. See, I like Daz as well. Daz is not that frequently abusive, and now Daz is going to hear that and be like, shit, I need to be more abusive as well. The new job is brilliant. It's tiring getting used to the new schedule, but hopefully that I'll get used to that. No, I get that you can't always make the stream, that's fine. It's just that, I mean, I obviously appreciate your subscription. It's just that I can't obviously thank you at the time because it always happens when we're not on. I watched Hex's stream. We had a nice chat. He's nice and really explains his gaming. You should try it if you knew what you were doing. Whoa. Whoa. I do try. That's why that's so insulting, is like I actually really do try to do that. I make a concerted effort to explain what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm nice. Fuck me. Do you know what? You know what it is? I spend too much time fending off the insults from yous, and then it's like 95% fending off insults, 5% actually playing the game or trying to. So I've got the fan that I needed. I've got to get ahead of Hex. I don't know where he's up to actually. So let's open this and then bring the jammer through. I meant to discuss. Nice is the little sister of shit. What, really? Yeah, so anyway, what's National Dogs Day? What does that mean? Don't be abusive about dogs, Square. It's not nice. Dogs are brilliant. See the way I defended dogs, everyone? Did you see that? Aren't I the best? Everyone praise me now. Let's just bring all my gubbins in here. Let's bring all the gubbins in. Gubbins in. Are you a gubbins? You're going in here. You, come here. Keep it all in one place. No box left behind. In Germany we have a beautiful saying, if you like a girl, it means your smile brightens my day. Please no copy pasta. It definitely doesn't mean that, probably. What does it mean, Daz? What does it actually mean? That's good. There should be a day to recognise our canine companions. Your mother sucks sticks in hell. I don't know what I expected. Okay. I've only got 2 connectors. Maybe if I put one up here. See, now that I need the jammer, but it needs to be there as well. God damn it. I'm stuck, guys, already. Basically, yeah, it's 3 levels deep of simulation, and when you get, like, do you know what the way you're the user? I guess you're a 4th level deep, and do you know the way, like, if you keep copying a file, you eventually lose data, like it distorts. Well, it's the same kind of thing here. It's not that I'm not a brilliant genius. It's just that 3 levels of simulation in, you lose some of the quality of the data. That's all it is. It's not my fault. So, oh, that's nice. I hope you had a good day. Was the park near your work a beautiful mountain? Yo dog, I put a simulation in your simulation in your simulation in your simulation in your simulation, so you can simulate while you simulate while you simulate while you simulate while you simulate. Who has solved this puzzle then? Except for Jay because he's a liar. Who has actually solved it? Technically it's a mountain. Everywhere you live in like computer game environments, it's all so scenic. You should see where I live. Is there if there's a fan on the floor, then I could shoot it into the sky and I wouldn't need this door to be open, but I can't see one. Let's just properly explore the perimeter. Okay, perimeter explored. Yeah, Britain. I don't think Britain even has a graphics card. It's on board graphics. It's only me, is it? Helmach, have you genuinely? Because I trust you. I know Jay's a liar, but I trust you. So if you say you have solved it, I'll believe you. Jay definitely hasn't solved it. So what I need to do, I put the fan on there, bring the jammer, and get shot over here. Or no, bring a box actually. Bring the box, so I don't need to bring the jammer. But how do I open that? Companion cube, yeah. Wait, you actually have solved it, Slinky? This is embarrassing. What the issue is, I need that fan to be powered on by this blue laser, but for it to be power, it needs this door to be open, and for this door to be open, this door can't be open. You get me? Where's my connector? Right, you come here, you. Oh right, Squares solved it as well. Well, that doesn't surprise me. See, look, so this is how I open. This is how I power the fan. Oh wait, I've solved it. I've solved it. Smashed it. Okay, I don't need them both at the same time. You underestimated me, you fool. I just need. I don't need to be present when the box transports, you see. There we go. Now where's my connector, my jig? There you are. Stop being horrible. Well, what's it give me all these extra pieces for? Like, overcomplicating it? Oosh. It's not possible to underestimate you. That's brutal. You're so mean. Da 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 da. Patented. I've done it. Dance. Absolute legend, me. Was there a shortcut there that I missed? Normally is. Nope. The one time that I look for it, it's not there. Oh, computer's bleeping. Bleepity bleep. Alright. Thanks for the motion sickness. No, you're welcome. Anytime, anytime. I should do that when I warp in. I should have like this as a video sequence. Bleep bloop. All right, so I've got a. Let's just have a little chill by the computer while we drink our tea. Jay does bring out the worst in you, Helmach, but I knew you were only messing. You don't have to apologise. Don't be silly. Why did I pay him to nav? Why did you? I don't know. Alright, let's read. Oh, you came back to keep me company. Okay then. Humour me with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of that tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens. Then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? Two choices, what's best for me, or what's right? They're both the same thing. They're both... capitalists. They're both the same thing. Kill yourself. Well, I don't really get what it's saying. I know they're not the same thing, I'm only messing. But, what's right in what context? Like, what's the... Like, imagine I said to you now, no context, no proposition, and I just said to you, would you do what's right? What would your answer be? Because you don't know what the proposition is. Do what's right about what, though? That's what I'm saying. About what? It's easy to just say, oh yeah, I do what's right, if there's no scenario. No, I get that. I know that they could be the same thing, but they're not necessarily. I understand. But it's asking me, would I do what's right without giving me a scenario? In some scenarios, I would definitely do what's right. In others, I would have to think about it. I'd want to do what's right, but it depends on what the consequences are. What are my values? Bit of a broad question. Like, if doing what's right had no negative consequences for me, obviously I'd do it. If doing what's right meant me family would burn alive, then I don't know if I would. So if you don't give me a scenario, do you know what I mean? Trolley question. I tell you what, Q doesn't value a supportive chat. Well, I don't know if I've never had one, so can't value it. It's not relevant to the question. The question is intuitive. What would your thought process be? Empathy or not? Well, I am quite an empathetic person, believe it or not. It doesn't. I hope it doesn't anyway. I only take so long because I like to involve you guys in the discussion. Because I'm so empathetic. That was empathetic, not pathetic. So yeah, I am quite an empathetic person, so I would try to do what's right. There would be a limited number of scenarios where I wouldn't. I would put the needs of others before my own, but I would not put the needs of others before my loved ones. If that makes sense. If you did, you'd shut down the stream. Shut it down. For the sake of humanity, shut it down. Alright, I'm going to put what's right. In this game you have no loved ones yet, do you? Good point. Good point. Okay, so I'm going to put what's right. No great surprises there, but let's make things just a little clearer. Yes, bit of clarity. So tell me, this obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world, or does it apply here as well? Moral laws only apply under special conditions. Moral laws are universal. Fuck off, Nightbot. I feel like moral laws are universal. Does anyone have a counter argument? Okay, I'm interested. Have you ever TK'd someone in an FPS team killed? Intentionally? Yes. I have done, but I wouldn't argue that it was morally correct to do so. No. Because I have done that, but I wouldn't argue that it was morally right to do. In the game, does the objective change your perspective? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to say moral laws are universal. Because even in this game, well, I have team killed, but it's not something that I go regularly do or prefer to do. So I feel like it's not. I do immoral acts in games, but I do, you know, immoral acts in real life as well. Everybody does sometimes. It doesn't mean that you like doing it or you feel justified. There's a difference between, yeah, of course I don't always do what's right. So you just like, no I didn't. You're obscuring, you're blurring the details to try and corner me. There's a difference between wanting to do what's right, believing you should do what's right, and always doing what's right. Those are different things. You can sometimes not do what's right and still believe in doing what's right. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put moral laws are universal. Yeah, it said, would I do what's right? And in theory, I would. That doesn't mean... But the question was not, have you always done what's right forever? That wasn't the question. So, if I say no, I don't, I haven't lied. Moral laws are universal. I agree, Daz. The scenario can change the moral context, shall we say. Okay, moral laws are universal. What a magnanimous dictator you would make. Thank you. I always felt that I would. Of course, I'm sure it would take a dictator to enforce a single moral code on the entire universe. So come on then, what's your magic formula of choice? And let me warn you that this time you're going to have to choose just one. Choice 1. The more equal everyone's share, the better. Disagree. Choice 2. The more goodness in the world, the better. Oh, is it? Sorry. I can fix that quickly. It's going to show up muff... No, it's not going to show up muff smells. Because we're in game capture mode. Right, it's not supposed to be disconnected. It needs me to press A to connect it, but that will answer a question, so I'm not going to do that. The timer disappears whenever I minimise the game, because the timer always needs to be on top. Don't ask me why. Okay, anyway, so I'm getting sidetracked. So, the more equal everyone share, the better. I kind of disagree. The more goodness in the world, the better. Goodness is a vague term. Consequences don't matter, our reasons do. Totally disagree. I see no way to explain what I believe. I feel like that's probably the most sane one. The more equal everyone share, the better. I disagree with that, because if someone, not to sound like a capitalist, but if someone works their fingers to the bone and someone else does fuck all, I don't believe it's right that they have an equal share. I think everyone should have enough to sustain themselves and be healthy, but beyond that, I believe you should be rewarded for what you earn. So that's why I don't agree with that one. This one, the more goodness in the world the better. I do agree with that, but then what is goodness? It's too vague. One person's goodness might be another person's not goodness, and so then you're contradicting. Consequences don't matter, our reasons do. Absolutely disagree with that. Reasons do matter a lot, but not in some situations. They don't override consequences. I see no way to explain what I believe. Well, I don't see a way to explain what I believe within the confines of these four answers. If your finger's already fucked, do you not deserve anything when compared? No, yeah, you do, of course. I'm not like an extreme capitalist. I believe everyone should have enough to sustain themselves, should have enough to live a good life. But I also believe that those who innovate or work hard deserve reward for that. Otherwise, what's your incentive? I think we're getting onto a different conversation though, really, aren't we? I'm going to choose I see no way to explain what I believe. And even that is not true necessarily. It's just that I see no way to explain what I believe within these four answers. Does anyone want to disagree before I choose? Anyone want to try and nudge me towards one of the others with an amazingly succinct, poignant answer that just blows me mind? Okay, going for it. 3, 2, 1. Hut! I see no way to explain what I believe. That's right. Blame me for the fact your theory is too complex to express in neat aphorisms. I don't know what aphorism is. Why don't you think a little harder? Maybe some new ideas will come to you. Jesus, got quite a few questions here. Number 1, the less suffering in the world the better, in my opinion. Absolutely agree. Number 2, true goodness can only be attained through enlightenment. Disagree, although it helps. Number 3, only by abstaining from pleasure can we discover the good. Don't think they're related, although too much pleasure can neglect your duties, but I don't think you go blind from wanking too much or anything like that. I don't believe there's any link. Number 4, everyone should look out for their kin. No more than that. Absolutely disagree. Or, if you absolutely insist on that, then I think we should understand that everyone is our kin. And everything. Number 5, the more equal everyone's share of the goods, the better. We've had that one. The more goodness in the world, the better a world is. Consequences don't matter, Blair. I still don't see an option that I can get behind, or you misunderstand me. I just don't know what to believe. Okay, so I don't want to choose the bottom one. I'm not going to go for that one, or 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 that one. That one. I like that one, the first one. I like the no suffering. Yeah, it is kind of, isn't it? I like the less suffering in the world, the better, because I believe if you can eliminate suffering, then you set the platform for us all to discover our own happiness. And you don't need to. It's not better. Why? Okay. Daz, I think that's a bit of an extreme case, but I can see your point. Slinky, that is an interesting point. I think you've changed my mind there. You're correct. It'd be nice to eliminate suffering, but then what would it make us? Pain makes you stronger, and it makes you improve. Whoa, that cut a bit close to home there, Slinky. But trust me, this is suffering. I started out as a happy streamer. I know I know you're right, I'm only kidding myself. But yeah, I started out with 0 views. I had a lovely time chatting to myself. Now look at me. Every time I stream, it's just pure suffering. It's just abuse, an endless stream of abuse and suffering. No. Okay, so Slinky's changed my mind there. The less suffering in the world, the better. He's changed my mind from that one. True goodness can only be attained through enlightenment. I don't like that one because stupid people can do lovely things. Just a constant stream, lol, of abuse. Okay, I'm gonna say I still don't see an option I can get behind. If anyone wants to make an argument for why there is an option I can get behind, now is your window of opportunity. Boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. You'd go for the suffering one. It's a nice idea, but I kind of agree with Slinky. It is through, I mean, obviously too much suffering is never good, but it is through obstacles. It's through, you know, that's how we grow as people. By overcoming trials. In the end, it's more important that how we think about the answers than what answers we give the judgmental computer. True, but the computer is gonna have an opinion, so I want to try and at least outsmart it. Yeah, hardships is probably more what I'm talking about, but I think suffering kind of overlaps into that territory. But I get what you're saying. Eliminate extreme suffering would be, I feel, good thing to do. Oh, there's that word again, good. Okay, so I'm going to choose, I still don't see an option that I can get behind. Does anyone have any objections? Or the more goodness in the world, the better the world it is. I wonder what it would... You answered that you would do what was right. This may cause suffering. They act in opposition. Potentially. But then does that make it right? Is it what's right if it causes suffering? Sometimes you have to choose between the lesser of two evils, don't you? I'm interested to know what it would say if I choose the more goodness in the world, the better it is. Because if I insert my own interpretation of goodness, then I feel like that works. But because it's such a vague term... Do your values state that there's moral absolutism? Not really. Although kind of. Is that contradicting universal morals? Like, for example, I don't consider it the way, you know, the way the tribes and things like that, inverted commas, uncivilized tribes are like cannibals. I don't really view that as morally wrong, because that's their way. They've got a different, I don't know. The trolley problem. Multi-track drifting. Okay. You cannot define in absolute terms. Yeah, you're probably right. I seen a good trolley one actually where it was like, oh, what was it? It was something like, if you pull the lever, Smash Mouth will play, but the trolley will run over the people. You cannot. It was sort of like, you cannot die. You cannot kill yourself. I don't know. I can't explain it very well. Has the stream gone off there? Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm just going to choose the bottom one. Sorry for taking too long. I still don't see an option that I can get behind. Well, I'm sorry, but you have to accept that we all have limitations, except me, obviously. Make the best of what you had in the first place, or go away and do I don't care what. I can quite happily have this argument with myself. Well, you wouldn't be having it with yourself. You're having it with me because you prefer to have it with me, let's be honest. Okay, the more equal share of goods, the better. Alright, the more goodness in the world, the better. Fine, consequences don't matter, the reasoning behind our actions does. This will only end with you chastising whatever I say. Let's move on. Yeah, let's move on. As you wish, but the problems won't go away just because you refuse to look at them, you know. Terminating session. They will. Everyone knows if you close your eyes. Pray. What's pray? I did sit on the fence. It's because though that the answers are more they don't quite narrow it for me. I probably should have chose the goodness one, but even then it's just going to say wrong, dickhead. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Slinky. Prey equals System Shock 3 practically. Okay, well, about System Shock 2. I know you're all after more Looking Glass. Next, though, we're probably going to do either Tomb Raider 4 or Final Fantasy 7. Okay, well I just wanted to set your expectations there because we are going to do System Shock 2 and we're going to do Thief 2, but it's not going to be next. So I didn't want to disappoint you. Look how beautiful this is. Imagine you're in a forest in England. Slinky's getting excited by the fact that I've said that. And you're just wandering through. It's the Arthurian. Arthur, how do you say it? Arthurian legend. Oh. There she is, Mike. There she is. It is actually.
Sometimes I think about the Middle Ages, about what it must have been like to live in the ruins of a great civilization, to know that so much has been lost. But then I remind myself that while the West sank into darkness, others picked up the pieces. That civilization always survived because the great insights of philosophy and science are not bound to any one culture or people. They belong to all of us, and one day they'll belong to you.
Wow. Hairs on the back of my neck stood up then. Look at this. It's fucking gorgeous. Look, a little rainbow as well. Ah, gutted, mate. You never get to come to England for work. Sad story. It's beautiful. 2014 this game, so this is the furthest into the future that the Quantum Player 1 has travelled so far. and the furthest into the past is 1985. That was Super Mario Brothers. I've had enough of everyone's shit. Ta-da.
The words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were...
Nearly done it. And then I just thought how sad everyone will be if I actually did do it. And also I haven't secured the perimeter yet, and I can't leave until that perimeter's secure. Look, see, there's things here, yeah. There has to be some way to escape, to be someone else. I refuse to accept that reality is being defined by someone else. I deserve my own reality. Everyone wants their own reality, my friend, but it just doesn't work that way. Square. Helmach, it's you I was talking about. You know it. You know it was. Like I'm quite content to just wander around. And another thing I love as well is these turrets. I used to love drawing them as a kid. Great stuff. Oh, whoa, why is this out in the open? What? Whoa. Ah! Close one. Why is it out in the open? Huh. Okay. Quite a big space. Yeah, it's quite a big world, considering the 4 puzzle levels are quite compact. Okay, computer time. These ones are just texts, I think. Bleep, bloop. But I like the texts. Against survival. Dear Miss Drennan, I heard about your project. It's the talk of the scientific community, and I'd like to make an argument for why you should abandon it. It's not that I think your idea won't work. It very well may. But we have to look beyond purely practical questions to the issue of morality, especially at this turning point of our spiritual ecology. By what right can we put living beings through all that suffering just so that they can serve our purposes? Why create these pale imitations of our fatally flawed species and force them to reenact our sordid history? Why? What you are building, Miss Drennan, is a prison. Even if there is a way out, I believe you mean well, but your idea of what's valuable is rooted in the dogma of Western civilization. We're lucky enough to be able to end our global crime spree relatively painlessly. If you consider the harm we have caused the Earth, why not? Why not be satisfied with that and let this planet go on in peace? I hope you heed my words and let your Talos bleed out before it's too late. Now, I don't get that. I kind of don't disagree about if all of the people disappeared, it would probably be kinder to the planet. But it says that using people as slaves. What people are involved in this project? Like, I thought it was all just digital conscious, digital I just thought it was all digital. Are you saying that like people are trapped in it, genuine, real people are trapped in this simulation? The planet would have far fewer QR codes. Well, that's true. Let's not start what again? Consciousness discussion. No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, so this, what my understanding was, is that the world is ending and they're building a system that archives human knowledge, so that the knowledge can at least still be there to be found. My understanding was not that there are guinea pig humans who are forced into the simulation. Is that wrong? She doesn't seem like the type. So I thought that the world was ending, and so that their project, the Talos project, was that they were trying to archive all of human knowledge, so that once we're wiped out, the knowledge will still be there. But what that's saying is that there's human guinea pigs who are forced into the simulation. Yeah. Well, there may be a bit of embellishment on that on the channel front, but in terms of this, they're the AIs, aren't they? IEU. By what right can we put living beings through all that suffering just so that they can serve our purposes? So that's what I'm saying. What living beings is it talking about, and what purposes is it serving for Alexandra? The pale it's saying the pale imitations are living beings. Okay, oh, I see. And the purpose they're serving is to help the program. Has anyone ever seen that episode of Black Mirror where that guy can transfer a copy of your consciousness onto like a USB, and then he puts them into his simulation? And that's quite horrifying, because in his simulation he does like fucked up shit. Like, he's got total control of the simulation and he does fucked up shit with them, but the idea is he's not doing it to the real people, he's just doing it to a digital copy of their consciousness. No, I didn't, you're right. So, but it's quite fucked up, because he makes a clone of their consciousness, and then that consciousness then suffers as if it was real. But he doesn't feel guilty about it, because it's only a copy of a consciousness, it's not the actual original. Have any of you guys played Soma? No, I haven't. Human evolution. Complex now, but how much simpler and more intelligibly organised may it not become in another 100,000 years, or in 20,000? For man at present believes that his interest lies in that direction. He spends an incalculable amount of labour and time and thought in making machines breed always better and better. He's already succeeded in effecting much that at one time appeared impossible, and there seems to be no limits to the results of accumulated improvements if they are allowed to descend with modification from generation to generation. It must always be remembered that man's body is what it is through having been moulded into its present shape by the chances and changes of many millions of years, but that his organisation never advanced with anything like the rapidity with which that of the machine is advancing. Interesting. Yeah, Helmach, I think you're right. We've imprisoned the AIs. The episode that you're talking about of Black Mirror, it's the first episode of season 3, I believe. Oh, I wasn't on about White Christmas, I was on about the Star Trek one. Unless I've missed some conversation. But yeah, there is a few that play with this concept, you're right. can't quite remember what the White Christmas one is like, but don't mention it, because I don't need to know. I've seen it. It's fine. Don't spoil. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's read Einstein.text. Recent discussions have brought me back to an excellent 1949 article by Albert Einstein. I recently discussed with an intelligent and well-disposed man the threat of another war, which in my opinion would seriously endanger the existence of mankind. Thereupon my visitor very calmly and coolly said to me, "Why are you so deeply opposed to the disappearance of the human race? I'm sure that as little as a century ago no one would have so slightly made a statement of this kind. It's the statement too of a man who has striven in vain to attain an equilibrium within himself and has more or less lost hope of succeeding. It's the expression of a painful solitude and isolation from which so many people are suffering in these days. Bizarre, casual disregard for humanity, a kind of fashionable self-hatred is prevalent, or at least present, in many strands of supposedly progressive. Nothing seems more important to me than that we reassert the value of humanity. Despite our flaws, we must not stop celebrating the beauty of human life and human achievement." That is an interesting piece of text, because I think that is very apt for the modern day, and even in 2014 I don't feel like it was as relevant as it is now. I think there is a huge amount of people who've totally lost all faith in the goodness of the world. I read a quote once, and it was something like, it was like only a tweet. It wasn't like a proper literary quote, but it was a tweet someone made, which was like, for those who haven't really felt the love, it's so hard to see, but to those of us who have, we know it's there. And it's just, I don't know, it's sad. And that doesn't necessarily mean like love in a romantic sense, or love in a family sense or a pet sense. It's just like the pure goodness at the heart of everything. But I don't know, I'm struggling to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm struggling to articulate what I'm trying to say, so I'm not going to bother. Yes, articulate, that was the word I was looking for. Let's do some more puzzles. So there's only... Ironic that you struggle to articulate the way it is. It's, wow. It's a simulation in a simulation in a simulation. We're just crossing King Arthur's Bridge here to go to the most iconic looking castle. I'm pretty certain I built this castle in Lego when I was about 10 or maybe 8. Fake news and shrinking social media world. It is no worse than it's ever been, it's just that it's right on your doorstep. I don't agree, Helmach, I'm afraid. I think it is worse than it's ever been. I'm not saying it's never, it's always been there. How wonderfully generic this castle is. Ever read the book The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck? No, I haven't. Multiply impossible ascension. Fuck. Like, I feel like I don't know how to pronounce the word nihilism. Nihilism. I feel like that is on the rise. Big time. It's JM. There he is. It's pun time. Nihilism. Okay. Nihilism. Big time. It's always existed. Even before it was discovered or coined or whatever you want to say. I think it existed before then, but I think it's spread. It's becoming endemic. Since you're British, you got to get it wrong and then tell us Americans that we're wrong. Listen, mate, you don't even know how to pronounce aluminium. You have to simplify it. Simplify, yeah, simplify it. I'm getting that enwrapped in chat. That I'm not even paying attention to the puzzle. I'm just wandering around. Aluminum. I'm only going to say this to Slinky because you said it to me earlier, but kill yourself. Oh yeah, just say you're securing the perimeter. Good shout. This is worse than when Helmach banned me. I love the way you act like a proper victim. It was literally like someone banned me and then Helmach, being your friend and a kind person, obliged, and then it forevermore it's like she had the nerve to ban me. Alright, this does look like a bit of a complicated one, but they don't know who they're dealing with. Yes, we do. God help me. God help all of us. Seems like a C puzzle to me. It certainly is. Wait, is that a pun? Is there a pun in there? Just checking that this room serves no other purpose except for obviously the razor. Isn't it fun to make things sound like puns, even if they're not? Whoa. Okay, so this means I need to shoot something up into the sky because it's not going to put that there unless I need to use it. Imho. Let's find out what other red laser doors we have to open. There's one here. Oh, that's the end one, so that's not going to be simple. I feel like what I'm about to do seems too easy. It's not high enough. There are two kinds of... yeah, that's true. Okay, I definitely thought that was going to work, to be honest. It's just not high enough. I have another box, but it's needed. Or is it? Don't tell me, don't tell me. I think we're not far from the answer. Can I put it on there? I don't think I can put it on a second. I don't think I can place it on top of two boxes. What happens if I just send the boxes up? All I saw then was don't read it. Slinky, why do you do this? But yet I don't think I can place the connector on top of two boxes. See the way it shows there? It says like drop, and it's got the the skeleton of it. But it doesn't do that when it's 2 boxes. So I don't think... I mean, I'm trying... If you look at the pad, I'm trying to place it. Being wrong is the best way to be spoiler free. What? Yeah, they do. The puzzle is called fucking Clusterfuck Extravaganza. Multiply Impossible Ascension. Multiple, was it? Multiply? Multiply? What? Can you add a box when another box is already in the air? No. I don't believe that you can. Unless... Actually, I'm not sure about that, actually. I think maybe you can. Actually. May have solved it, Slinky, you absolute bellend. No, I don't think you have, but we'll try it. Slinky's an Anglophobe, he likes insults like that. See, I can't run over and place the box because I've got to be stood on here. Because he inadequately secured the perimeter. What? The perimeter's not secure. What? What? JM? That's, I mean, I'm so conflicted. On the one hand, I'm stupid and I need help because otherwise I would have spent like 4 hours on that. On the other hand, I hate the fact that you've helped me and I haven't done it myself. Clip me saying what? What did I say? Uh-oh. No, but like... oh, don't say that, JM. You amuse us. You serve a good purpose. You amuse us. What did I say? I know what I said. I say lots of things. Did I thank JM? Is that what the issue is? What the fuck, you? I know what I... Look, chat's confusing me. Stop it, chat. I know what I'm doing. Full room. It's still not high enough. Shit. Just tried to headbutt it. Now go get the other block. Okay. Stop helping me. I hate yous. I know I need help. I know I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Okay. Stop it. Because I did see that block earlier. And I knew it was there. And then I just forgot it was there. I hate you too. Okay, so then... Ba-dum. Oh, it's high enough now. Hooray! You can do it. I did do it. Goddamn bellend. Thanks for the help, you absolute bastards. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry for being me. I'm sorry for needing help as well as hating help. I know it's a contradiction. It'd be easy for me to get angry about getting help if I never needed help. That's the ideal situation. That's the situation that's in my head. But in reality, I need help nearly all the time, and I still get pissed off when I get it. So I can see the contradiction. A whole castle for one piece, yeah. The Arthurians, or whatever. People in the Middle Ages, they just liked building castles. Yeah, JM, we're all here for you, mate. Just click subscribe, throw some bits, and you can too can be part of the Q crew, and your life can have meaning. Wait, where am I going here? I'm just wandering into puzzles without realising. I need to get out. Are you beeping? No, okay. Whoa, whoops. This is what I want. I want a visual like this for when I do this. Watch. I want it to be like this. That's what I want. World 3-2. He's not wrong. Here we are. God's temple. Beautiful. Oh yeah, to raise the roof tool. Stop helping me! Now, in an alternate reality where JM did not mention that, I would go on to forget about the raise the roof tool for the next 3 hours. The signs do tell me that, but I wasn't looking at the signs. That's the issue. If you could ban me. I am very... and I'm unfair about it, and I feel sorry for Slinky because he gets the worst of it, but I am very strict about no guidance. And sometimes people break the rules, and to be fair, I need them to at times, but I just don't like it. So it's just the way it is. Sometimes people breaking the rules have helped save the stream, and I appreciate that, but at the same time I don't like it. So maybe I'm Quantum Hitler. Maybe it was me the whole time. Christ on a bike. Who else was here last time when I couldn't play Tetris? Yeah, I'm terrible at Tetris, so yeah, I checked a lot. I believe that. I can absolutely believe that. If there's a way to ban me, Hellmac will find it. I know, I'm sorry. For those of you who saw last time, you know, World 1, you can go through the wooden door with the axe, and it leads to like a more complicated Tetris puzzle, and I spent about an hour on it, and then I couldn't do it, and I gave up. This is what Becca said. She's like, you were one move away from getting it, and I just didn't see it, and I removed all the pieces, and I don't get it. Unless you axe. Hey! Hey! See? You do bring value. I hate myself. Yeah, it is. It's horrible, Daz, because everyone else in their own mind looks at it and then goes easy, and in reality, you probably do all solve it right away, but I don't, and so you've now got to watch me fuck it up forever. Have a nice life. See? Slinky, you're being naughty. See, it's just impossible. God tested his creation and his creation failed. I'm sorry, okay? This is not where my strength is. I'm terrible at this shit. I'm not a fan of... I like them when I can do them. Quantum murder me, please. I'm sorry, Slink. I'm sorry, everyone. End my suffering. If I could, I would, believe me. I just want to have this puzzle solved too. Is there really? Well, that is proof, if ever there was needed any, that the world should be destroyed. I think we read a text about that. I think the guy that we just read about, who was saying, why do we object to the obliteration of humanity? I think he'd been doing this puzzle for a bit before he wrote that. I think that's a bit generous, Helmach. You and Becca were probably more patient than this crowd, but I wouldn't say 15 minutes. I'd say more like 6 minutes. Becca was saying the same thing as Slinky. She's saying, you nearly had it, you were just one move away. You've broken me again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It felt like 3 hours. I hate myself on these sections. Honestly, I really do. Look, I can get this far, and then if I just snap that in half. Go on, Slinky. I'll let you place the first 3 pieces. Because you're a bastard. Square in top left, long side of T to the left below it. Okay, so there's 2. And from there, I don't know. Oh, it's not that easy, is it, Slink? It's not that easy. Go on. Square in top right. Oh, you want to change your first move now? Oh, but I thought it was easy, and I'd broke your patience. The Z piece. See what I said there? I said Z piece below, like that, and then like that. It's okay, Slinky. It's okay. I understand. You were trying your best. It always looks easier when you're not in the quantum hot seat. That's something Jay still needs to learn. Jay always thinks that everything's so easy. He'd complete every game without dying or taking any damage. But once you're in the quantum hot seat, it's a different ball game. Okay, you don't think the square goes in a corner. I think you might be right, to be honest. Is this the easiest puzzle ever? Oh look everyone, it's our good friend Tim. Come to give abuse. Hooray! I feel like abusing the streamer has become too normalised in this channel. Like Tim literally just walks in, first thing he says, doesn't say hello, anything like that, just like basically alludes to the fact that I'm shit. That's his greeting. We've normalised abuse. How can we be proud of that? What have we done? Fuck off, Nightbot. I have not got any patience for you right now. I was just at the dentist. I need to vent a bit. I'm only messing, Timmy. You know that fella. It's just a chat vibe, innit? That's what happens here. It's what we do. How did you get on to the dentist? Have you had teeth removed or anything? Has it been heavy? I did it myself. I'm a goddamn genius.
You have come far in your journey and learned much. You have served our cause with the truest faith. Therefore, I name you blessed and beloved. Wield these, the instruments of our power, to fulfill your purpose and achieve eternal life.
Thank you, Elohim. I am truly the blessed and beloved. You better recognize. You better recognize. Nightbot, you better recognize. Truly, the blessed and beloved is me. Where are we going now? Number 2. Number 2. No, not that kind of number 2. Disgusting. There it is. More red puzzle pieces. 1 bit for Tetris Vision. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a bleepity bloopity. Where's the bleepity bloopity? There he is. Look at all those red pieces. I know, yeah, that's a lot actually. How many? No, it's only 4. It's not too bad. Let's do the computer first. Network and accessible. Right, family. For those of you who have faithfully followed this blog for the last 5 years, I just wanted to give you one final update. I'm going to spend my remaining time with my family. Yeah, I know. There are probably 50 plus posts about all the problems I've had with them. But in the end, they're my family. They are the people I grew up with, the people I care about, the people I love. Sure, they annoy the hell out of me. They've said awful things to me and I've said awful things to them. But that doesn't change who we are. In fact, if we didn't care about each other, this stuff wouldn't upset us. Do I still think they were wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Would I behave differently if I thought we all still had a lot of time? Definitely. But we don't, so I'd rather spend a couple of weeks sitting on the porch with my parents and my sisters rather than being angry and alone. Besides, it's not like we're going to fight about my job prospects anymore. If you can, try to make peace with those you love. It's your last chance. Thanks for reading. Wait, that was quite heartfelt actually. By the way, sorry to burst your brain, Michael, but this is a directions one, and this is a how many are in the level one. See the way it doesn't point to any? You find these ones at the beginning of the entrance. It doesn't point. It's okay. As simple as those Tetris pieces are, I'm surprised they're not copyrighted or some shit. Well, very interesting video actually about the history of Tetris. I mean, I don't think you've meant to make, I don't know what the word is I'm trying to say, but there's multiple levels to that. Is irony the word I'm looking for? But technically the guy who invented Tetris could not copyright it because he was in communist Russia. So very interesting history to the origins of Tetris. There's a video by the gaming historian on YouTube which is really worth a watch. He did get his royalties in the end. Helmach, ban Helmach. Last days. You know what the oddest thing is about all this? We're not constantly fighting, having nervous breakdowns, screaming at each other. We're actually really polite and focused, and we spend most of our time debating the nature of humanity and how we can best succeed at probably the most ambitious thing anyone's ever tried. What, like streaming to these guys? Trying to entertain the quantum crew, the Q crew. That's the most ambitious thing anyone's ever tried. Heh. Like it was completely normal, like that's just how people are. I feel like we've turned into Star Trek characters or something. I guess what's the point of doing anything else? Getting angry isn't going to help, but I didn't expect to feel like this at all. And you know what? That's awesome. Many greetings and good luck, Alan. P.S. Love from George. The best thing about the apocalypse every night is ladies' night at the pub. I don't get it. Do I want to get it? I don't know. Anyway, that was nice. Let's do some puzzles. Let's start with this guy. Wait. Let's just do it. This one looks like the most complicated out of all of them. Oh wait, no, let's secure the perimeter first. Sorry. Secure that goddamn perimeter. Fail to do so at your peril. Look at this. This looks very fancy. This is like a church. Whoa. Okay, before I go in there, I'm going to read. Question. Suppose everything here serves a precise role in some grand scheme. How would we explain that? It's obviously like a digital time capsule, an electric library of all the crazy stuff the humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. So what happens to them? Same thing that happens to everyone. They existed and then they didn't, and they probably wouldn't do it all over again. Okay. What's in here though? What is in here? What's happening?
Money. I'm rich. Money. Money, money, money. Woohoo!
What?
Money.
What?
Money. I'm rich. Money. Money, money, money.
He keeps going to sing ABBA and then he stops right at the point where they can get away with it not being a copyright violation.
Money. Money. I'm rich. Money.
Fork, Parker.
Money, money, money. Woohoo! Money.
Okay. Fascinating.
Rich.
Absolutely fascinating. Helmach, are you still here? I need to check that she didn't ban herself. She definitely did, didn't she? She banned herself. Oh god. What have I done? I've been such a fool. Into the dragon. Rapunzel. Rapunzel add long air. You sure do, JM. Sure do. Hell back! Hell back! No! She should know that no one gets out of this stream alive. If it was just as easy as choosing to not be here, no one would be here. My hairdo is more of a hair don't. Yay. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh, we haven't seen one of these in a while. Oh, what's this? Platform can be used to have something carried on it. Okay, so this is the new mechanic that we've just unlocked. Look at these wonderful glass graphics. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful. So, I can use this to carry something. So basically, manual labour, is that what you're saying? Capitalists, they always get you. Always get you in the end. Translucency, good word. Good word. Yeah, I love that. Look at the effect. Manual labour is better than automatic labour. Yeah, I think you're probably right there, to be fair. Right. To get me head in the game. So this guy has got to do stuff. How do I get a box up here? Can be used to put to have something carried on. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if I'm holding the carrier platform, then how do I put something on it? Like, while I've got this now like that, I can't place anything onto it. She's actually banned herself, hasn't she? Jesus. Why you do it, Helmac? Like that time Slinky took the dog for a walk and left us all fretting. Or left me fretting anyway. Okay, so let's... I think I've got an idea. So, I'll tell you who can pick up a box and put it onto the platform while I'm holding the platform. I can. With the power of time travel and stuff like that. No, actually I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Right. No, I need the block. I need to already have the block. Can I put the block on there? No. Okay, jump on the block. Hello, game. Oh, that's not a real block, that's why. Have I only got one? Fuck. I'm fucking it here big time. There we go. Now if I go did not work. For all you know, I'm from the future here to help you with this game. It's possible. I mean, we don't actually know what time period I'm from either. I got caught in a quantum portal majig. But if you are from, whether you're from the future, past, present, or anything in between, I'm going to get angry when you help me, even if I absolutely need your help. So just be prepared for that. Okay, so even if I am, it's possible. It's possible. My head's all scattered here. I don't know what I'm doing. So let me just stand here for a moment. Okay, and then I shall travel here. And if that doesn't complete it, then it's impossible. I could have just stood on his thing myself and held the box. Why didn't I think of that? Come on, Quantum. Look, I can't reach. Fuck. Alright, well at least I know what I'm doing now. Ish. I've got an idea what to do. She's here! Hellmark's here! Oh, you give me a fright, Hellmark. Give me a fright. I thought you'd banned yourself. Don't ever scare me like that ever again. I forgot to do the other bit of the puzzle. What a dickhead. Okay, and then okay, that should be enough. Whoops, don't want to leave that out there, even in a virtual simulation. It was Tim. Don't even joke about that. Right, you come here. Right, now if I jump on there, now walk me over please, self. I never even noticed. Watch the video back later, Hellmark. I've been crying. I've been really upset. Shit, it's just not enough. Ah. Well, now I'm puzzled. Anyway, Tim, you're not a moderator. Unless you've got quantum moderator powers. The Benny Hill principle, that's what it was. Okay, so, even with the block above, it's still not high enough for me to jump up. This is the rare first puzzle I've attempted with this platform, so there's going to be a learning curve. Just make sure that perimeter is properly secure. Thanks, mate. That's nice of you to say. I don't know if it's true. I think JM, that's the most only positive comment that this channel has ever seen in chat since its inception. No exaggeration. Helmax fuming at that because she knows she's been nice at least once. Huh. Let's think. Oh, wow. Trippy. I see what you're saying. I can't concentrate on such deep theoretical conversation and puzzle solving. What if I go? Wait, these stairs are here for a reason. Okay, so what happens if so confused. My first comment and my second. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. Puzzle solve away. If only it was that easy. Alright. I haven't properly mentally prepared myself for what's about to happen. Can I just ride on this before he picks it up? Oh, he's not going to pick it up. Can I place it there? Okay. I feel like this might get one block over to the other side. Is that all I need? I don't know. Oh, come on. Come on. Fuck me. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could put the two boxes and then stand on it. And then once I'm up... No, because if I climb up, it knocks the boxes off. No, I can stand on it. Okay, let's try that again. It's hard to keep your thoughts arranged. Why am I carrying this? Right. Okay, so if I stand here like this for a while, give me a chance to get my stuff in order, and then what I'm in theory going to do, I'm going to put one block on this stand, then I'm going to put the next block on it, and then I'm going to jump on it. And that'll take me, then I'll take myself across to here. And then I'll jump over to the other side. And then I'll pick the blocks up. What's happening? Hex? You alright, mate? Good seeing you. I seen that you streamed trying to get past me. I didn't watch for spoiler reasons, but I thought the title was amusing. The Notting Hill Carnival, eh? Did you meet Hugh Grant? Or Julia Roberts? Fuck you, game. Did. Well, isn't that wonderful? I've never been. What? Why won't it? What happened there? You cheat. The game cheated there. I'm not happy about that. It decided I was going to solve the puzzle so it would just artificially take a block off the top. Not happy. So much twerking. Really? What's the context of the twerking? The platform is perfect when you want to go pick someone up. Haha! I wonder if that does anything. Extra block of height. That should be enough. Now to watch me fuck it up. Fuck you, game. It automatically clips things. It doesn't place it where you've placed it. It clips to where it thinks you mean. The problem with that system is that it never knows where you actually mean. On the platform? Oh my god. Is it taking the piss? Oh. Yes, still only on this bit. If all the jokes were good, then you'd stop listening. I don't get it. Trust me, all the jokes are not good, but some of them are, and that's enough for me. No, I understand like the system of clip the item to save the headache of precision, but if the clip is going to clip where you don't want it to be all the time, then fuck off. It's not that complicated. Clip onto the platform where you're supposed to put things. What's so difficult about that? Oh look, now I didn't have to block. Ah. I'm losing my mind now. My cognitive abilities are plummeting. And you might say, how can you plummet from the bottom? And to that I would say, shut the fuck up. Okay, let's try again. I can feel a tilt coming. You can feel it coming, I feel like it's already here. Started from the bottom, haven't moved, now I'm here. I'm gonna give myself 40 seconds because that's how fucking finicky this clip shit is. What? I wasn't even holding it? Oh my god, I wasn't even holding it. Jay, help me. Help me, Jay. Look at this dickhead. Just stood there. He's not even holding the thing. Look at him. What a fucking plant pot. What are you doing? Thinks he's being helpful. Absolute fucking idiot. Saying that, being stood there looking at the wall is about as equally as useful as he's been. It's another quantum idiot, it certainly is. He's trying his best, and his best is not fucking good enough, mate. Right, I'm gonna give myself 40 seconds to put this bastard thing on the platform, and then we're gonna walk over here. Yeah, the audio's dropping because I'm fast forwarding time. This wall must have a reason being here. Yeah, that is me, to be fair. Right. Now, I want to put this on here. Yay, it did it. Fuck me. And then put this other one on top. Don't go anywhere yet. And now, jump. Now take me across. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now give me the box, you absolute bastard. Now give me the other box. Thank heaven. Da, 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 da. That is very exciting, Jay, actually. That's epic. Easy. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Okay. What I like best is you didn't get any help. Is that sarcastic? Did I get loads of help? God damn it. Alright. Just notifying you in advance. Recording you playing this game, recording yourself play. I know, it's Inception. Right, so we're only... I've got work tomorrow, so I'm going to stream until 11. Sorry about that, my lovely people. Let's just keep going. The short wall. Literally, quantum comments, mate. They are quantum comments. Everything's quantum in the quantum reality. Even quantum itself. So I wonder how many pieces I can get in half an hour. I predict none. Does quantum of solace exist in the quantum reality? Everything exists, and also nothing exists, so yes it does, and also no it doesn't. At the same time. What does it matter that I scribble my contempt on these walls if I'm still surrounded by them? Well, the fact that you're a dog and you're scribbling your contempt is a big thing, I think. It's a big development. This platform has got to be here for a reason. Have you met Ant-Man? Can't say that I have. Heisenberg's Talos Uncertainty Principle. I haven't read Heisenberg, unfortunately, so I'm not clever enough to quite get that joke. Or am I? Okay, so this... Oh, I know what I've got to do. Easy. Right now I'm reading Interesting Times, which is a Discworld book. It's like a satire of China, but I don't think it's trying to be serious about it. Oh no, this is not going to work. See? Right. I know what I need to do. That was just a minor glitch in the Matrix, don't worry about it. What book are you reading at the moment, Slinky? The subtle art of not giving a fuck, okay. I have heard of that. Angela Marson's at the minute, serial killers. There's a girl in our work who loves all the serial killer books. What's that one? Martina Cole. She loves them. Alright, wait there, I need to think. Whoa, look how fast Quantum Idiot is. Look, he's having a fit. Look at the stress that you've all put him under. Look at him, he's shaking. You can't tell that I'm shaking because this is through first person perspective, but this is what I'm like. I'm riddled with stress. And it's all because of yous. Look at him. Don't you feel sorry for him? Oh, he's calmed down a bit now. TV is a book. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Discworld, honestly, right, if you've never read Discworld, get on it, because it's not really, I mean, it is fantasy, but it's not fantasy. It's just using fantasy to tell real stories and to like satire the real world. It's so funny, but it's also so human and so insightful. If you've never read Discworld, start reading it. I haven't read them all though, so no spoilers. A list of the 100 best American narrative series. That could be interesting. After he died, Terry Pratchett, when he died, I made a point of buying all of the Discworld books. So, and also I've got all of the I like the guy who did the original artwork, so I've got all of his artworks for the ones that he did, and then he died. So I own all of the Discworld books. I started reading. I'd read a few growing up anyway, but I started reading from the first one after he died. Once I bought all of them, I started reading them in order, and right now I'm up to Interesting Times, which is the 17th. So far, I would say the best one has probably been Men at Arms. Although, I don't know, they're all good. Except for like the first two, but even then they're okay. Yeah, you should read Good Omens. It's good. Lol. Alright, so let's just try and get another puzzle. Cemetery. How apt. I love Death though. Death is the best character for me. I know most of the time he's just amusing, but some of his bits are so poignant, and I don't want to spoil, but the way in soul music there's a callback to Mort that I totally did not expect, and I really liked it. The books are just so layered, like it just feels like a real world, even though it's absolutely absurd world. And the lessons that we get from the Discworld you can apply to the real world, and it just really, like, it's just a useful way of showing us. Like, he basically sets up a completely absurd scene that's just not believable and just insane, and then he shows you how the real world is actually like this. And it's just the way he does it is just so good. Anyway, I want to try and solve another puzzle before we finish, if I can. So we got these guys. Connector, you'll do for me. So basically I've got to get this to there without these guys getting in the way. There's a block. I'll just put you here a minute. How am I getting to that? Fucking hell. One connector. not secured the perimeter properly yet. There's a block. There's another connector, fuck's sake. Right. Let's just keep you out the way. Where's my connector gone? Where did I put it? I'd lose my own head if it wasn't attached to my body. Ha ha ha! Ho ho! See, no, you can't connect them two like that. It's just not happening. Maybe I need to focus on this one first. No, Hellback. You're part of the furniture now. Where would I be without your insults? Without you and Jay tag teaming me? I haven't actually read Science of the Discworld. That's on my list to get. I love the way they refer to, on the Discworld, they refer to Earth as round world. And the way they'll refer to things in the real world, and they make it seem absurd. And it makes it seem like the Discworld is the real one. He was such a brilliant, brilliant author. Okay, so this laser is obviously not going around there easily. So let's try for this one. Is it a slow? It would be a slow one. Come on, baby. Come in. Yes, another connector. The first one was Colour of Magic, that's correct. As long as there's abuse to be dished. Helmach, you're going nowhere. I think it's interesting actually that a few of us have read Discworld, because most people who I speak to haven't, and I think you're still in the majority of chat if you haven't read it. Oops, pressed what? Oh, Slinky's the one who should be saying that, because he's given help again. Let's lock you in, and then you. Okay, you can sit there. You. Okay, let's see what magical things are in here. Don't do it, Helmach, because he'll only cry if you do. And he'll blame you as well, even if he asks to be banned and you do it. He won't act like you just did him a favour, he'll act like you're a nasty one. And he's the innocent victim. Ow. Tim, are you hitting that you want to be a mod? You made it. That's the second time you've sort of hinted there. Puzzle solving machine, mate, except I'm not a machine, I'm real. I'd only go mad with power. It's probably for the best that I'm not. Well, it's true, it happens to the best of us. I innocently, naively trusted Helmach and Becca to be mods, and the first thing they did was the unmodded me, locked me out of mod privileges and hacked Nightbot, and now I've got no control over anything. But I'm a puzzle solving machine, so it doesn't matter. Right, we just got this one puzzle left for this level. We're flying through it now. Bleep, bloop. Oh, not that one, this one. It's the most boring job in the world. To be fair, yeah. I bet you when I told you, I asked you to be mod, you thought, yes, I'm going to get my hands dirty. And then literally, since then, I've basically said to both of them, don't do anything. Don't ban anyone. You're just there to... Think of it like the police. You're there to... You don't want to have to deal with an incident. You're just there to, as a deterrent. Your presence, that sword by your name, is a deterrent, and that's your purpose. Think of it like that. It doesn't work on Slinky. He's not deterred by anything. But on most people with a bit of sense. That's just how you are, Slink. That's why we love you. Well, we're calling it a night in about 15 minutes, so that's fine. You're allowed to sleep when I'm not streaming. It's the only time you're allowed to sleep. Okay. So it's another one of these. I feel like when this and this are combined, things get complicated. Okay. Where's the laser source? Where's the... Okay, it's up there, great. Well, that's great. That's just great. Alright, so let's just record myself. Obviously this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to stand here for a while. I always time out my mods, they then lose mod privilege when I do it. Ha! Do you do that as a joke, or do you actually need to? What's everyone's go-to nap music? At the moment, I'm putting YouTube videos on that I want to watch and then falling asleep while they're on. Exactly know what I'm doing here, but then what's new? Do I ever? It's not gonna work. Look at that majestic stride. See, it's still not. It needs to be taller. It needs to be slightly taller. Huh. I think I'm on the cusp of it, but I'm not quite there. This serves a purpose. Yeah, like to get me out. Huh. Blue laser is a red herring. No, because I haven't got a jammer. So I need it. I time out my friends to mess with them and I forget they have one. I've literally never timed out anyone and I'm grateful for that fact, to be honest. Everyone, like when the channel was like a few weeks old, people would be coming in and going, oh, you need to get some mods, you're gonna have to get mods sorted, you need to sort mods, and I put it off as long as I could, and then yeah, you've been timed out but not by me. Or actually does it count as by me? I don't know. But yeah, I tried to put it off for as long as I could, and then eventually I thought Helmach and Becker would be good choices, but even then it was like, I really don't want there to have to be any moderation, but it's nice to have in extreme circumstances. Oh, that's for a star. I don't need to worry about that. I mean, if I had a chance I would worry about it, but I'm never going to get the stars. I'm just not clever enough. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I didn't want... I'm kind of a bit of an anti-authoritarian anyway. So it's nice that we haven't needed mods much yet. But I'm sure that there will be times when they are. And when there are, I trust Helmach and Becker to step in and protect everybody. That star... So you got the star, Hex? Fucking hell, mate. I can't even get the fucking Tetris piece. I feel like I was along the right lines, but there's something I'm missing. Yeah, exactly. The weirdos that have come in, they're all part of the family. You've got 17 stars. Jesus Christ, I've got 2. 2 stars, mate. Oh, wait. Okay, I think this should be it. Look at this handsome bastard here. What a fantastic specimen. Look at him. It's beautiful. Yes. You know that.
Your wisdom grows.
I know.
But be wary of temptation.
Be wary of temptation? Is he talking about the star? The main thing to look out for is if you do like song requests or YouTube links. Ah, okay. Well, be afraid, be wary, wary afraid. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be implementing song requests into the stream. Good evening, Mr. Bummalum. You've come at the absolute worst moment, unfortunately. Because we are calling it a night in a minute. I know, it's very sad, I'm sorry. Look at this beautiful place. Right, let's go to number 3 and read the computer. That'd be a good way to end it, wouldn't it? I'm not even clicking that. I've got no involvement with that link. Is it the dog thing?
Before the age of chaos, there were other gods.
Other gods?
Old gods. But for all their power, they could not save their world. Thus, I was made. And I shall preserve this world forever, for you and your generations. That is my purpose.
Thank you, Elohim. This is... I remember this. Look at how fucking gorgeous that is. Can I fall off? Well, I can't, like, ever just go like that. Alright, yeah, this has got some hard puzzles if I remember correctly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read the computer and then we're going to call it. And we'll resume. We shall resume. I don't know. Actually, because what I forgot to tell you is I'm going on me jolly holidays next week. There might be a stream. There'll be a stream on tomorrow, but it's not going to be Talos. And there's possibly going to be a stream Thursday as well. I don't know, we'll see what happens. There's probably going to be a couple more streams, but I don't know if it's going to be of Talos. We'll see where we are, but next weekend I'm away for a week. Let's listen to what Alex is saying.
Sometimes I worry that the answers I embrace are too simple. Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology and our intellect? How much is nature? How much is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me? Would it be human? And what would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions? But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
Fuck off, Nightbot. She is an interesting one, that Alexandra. She comes up with some interesting conundrums. Alright, what's getting said here? Post 437. Like everyone else on the internet these last days, I just wanted to say bye and thanks for reading my little blog for so many years. It's been fun, hasn't it? So many deep conversations, so much philosophy. Okay, it was mostly cat pictures and bad puns, but still, I kind of regret spending so much time at the computer. Not when I was doing stuff, just all the sitting around, checking my emails a million times, reading pointless status updates by people I didn't like. But I don't regret the friends I made here or the laughs we had. You're all good people, and I'm glad I got to know you. Have a nice end of the world. Aw, that's nice. How do we know if reality is real, if maybe our eyes aren't real? Nightbot, you're repeating yourself, mate. Why does Nightbot speak twice? I still haven't solved that one. Third thesis. Idea for a universal history with a cosmopolitan purpose. It remains strange that the earlier generations seem to perform their toilsome labour only for the sake of the later ones. To construct for them a step from which they can raise higher the edifice that nature intended, and only the latest of all generations have the luck to inhabit the edifice that a long line of their ancestors unintentionally constructed. As puzzling as this may be, it's equally necessary if one assumes the following. A species of animal possesses reason and must develop this capacity to its perfection, being individually mortal but immortal in the species. Is that a philosopher pun there? Can't. Oh, you can't. Humblebrag.html. Ariana's blog. Holy humblebrag, Batman. I've always known that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth the rain on the just and the unjust. Matthew 5:45. But I must admit, it's one thing to know the words and another to truly understand them. Though I'm certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special or exempt me from suffering. I'm just another human being, and God has seen billions of us come and go. And I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realising I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. Guess I'm not the first one to do that, eh? Tags: regret, pride, faith, humblebrag, apology, Batman. Hashtag Batman. Okay, some deep thoughts. Deep thoughts. We've got 2 minutes until the quantum hot seat ejects me. So let's just contemplate life. Slinky is the call of the void. Whenever you get that call of the void, it's Slinky. From now on, I want you to think of it as Slinky inside your head telling you. Alright. Just because I love yous all so much, I'm going to sacrifice myself for your amusement. I feel like this morally makes me the equivalent of Jesus Christ, who also gave himself for humanity. So I just want you to recognise that I'm morally on an equal level as Jesus Christ for what I'm about to do, okay? This is for you guys. I give my life so that you may have one moment of happiness. Tell Alexandra I love her. Let them remember me as Jesus. Tell them I was as good as Jesus, okay? It's been nice. I'm going to come back as a different version. It won't be me. There's only one me. The next version won't be me, okay? I love yous all. Alexandra! Ugh. Hello. It's me. Quantum Player 1. It's nice to meet you all. I hope we're gonna get on together. What game's this? The Talos Principle. Seems interesting. But it's time to go now. Hope you have a nice night. Nah, but yeah, I'm going. It's me bedtime. It was lovely once again, chilling. We've had a good time, haven't we? I have. We're going to be on again tomorrow, 8 o'clock British summertime, but I don't think we're going to be doing Talos tomorrow. There's an outside chance we might, just to give you that little, just to give the Talos fans that little anxiety of should I go, but it's probably, it might be the continuation of Tomb Raider Zero Deaths. That should be the conclusion of it. It might be something else entirely. But either way, we're going to be on 8 o'clock tomorrow, so pop in and just see what we're actually doing. I don't know what we're going to do yet, I can't confirm. But yeah, I'm off, alright. Peace out. Take care of yourselves and each other. It's been a pleasure, as usual. Good night, sweet dreams. Take care. Thanks for coming. Bye. Don't worry, Quantum Player 1 didn't really die. Don't get upset. Bye. Or don't get too happy. See ya.